Okay, so it's the 20th of May today, I think it is. Is it? I don't know. I'm trying to adjust this microphone. Trying to adjust my microphone. Come on, stay there. Stay there. Yeah, it's trying to bloody hang on. Okay, there we go. Have it underneath me pointing up. Anyway, so my sister was in a charity shop today, and she spotted something. She said, "Oh, I don't know if you're interested, but I saw this," and I immediately sent her the money, which was this, the Cult of Skaro set, and this is brand new in box. Now the box unfortunately is not in the best nick. There's a few bashes there and a flaking bit there, but the charity shop wanted 30 quid for this, so yeah. Not bad though, £30. But not particularly amazing either. It's kind of like, okay, this is the maximum I would pay for this, but yeah. Let's having a look. And that at this. On the side. There's Dalek Sick there. I remember I received this initially for Christmas, I think 2006, or possibly my birthday, one or two. And I did actually get this set a few times, and there was various releases over the years. Now, this is one of the earlier releases, and you can tell because of the 3 Daleks. Now, later releases, for some reason, all the Daleks were that bright sort of gold colour, the same as the mutant reveal, whereas earlier releases, they were these colours. The more actual bronze colours. Also, some releases didn't have blue eyes and some did. And it wasn't of, oh, these were earlier batches and these were later. No, it was kind of like a 50-50 split. Because I remember the first release I got, which is the earliest one in 2006, it was like this with blue eyes. But I remember my brother got one later on in 2007 and none of them had the blue eyes, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's a nice little diorama there. There's a nice little diorama. But yeah, I'd love to see this get a re-release, you know, in the, obviously, the refined sculpt, the 2008 sculpt. Unlikely, though we might still see the Dalek second one of these get released in a B&M set, so you know, maybe one day we'll have that. But yeah, overall pretty happy with this to actually, you know, have a brand new box one. But yeah, just I can't decide how big the box is. Again, it's a little bit bashed here and there, but this box is bloody huge. Like, I think because we're just so, oh, there's a ding there. I think today we're just so used to having the boxes, you know, be as small as possible. But thank God this was massive box. But it is also very nostalgic for me as well. So, yeah, there we go, people. There we go. Hooray! Alright, so it's 21st of May Day. It's a package from Fairly Big Finish. A Vortex magazine this time, which I never keep anyway. But yeah, the last Big Finish I got didn't actually have one, so yeah. So, this is the War Doctor Begins Volume 3, what's it called, this one? Battlegrounds. And it's very meh. This feels very much like filler. I'm not gonna lie, this feels a lot like filler. Yeah. Like, I won't say much about the story itself. To be honest, I can't really remember that much about it, to be honest. The only story I'd say of note in this box, the only one I would say is actually decent, is the final story. Was it the final story, is the second story, or the third story? Anyway, the story that features the return of the Thals. in this box set. That is the only one, like I say, that is actually worthwhile. Even then, it isn't particularly great. Yeah, it's just kind of a very meh box set. I've been noticing that with a lot of big finishes. Like the more they announce, the more ranges they do, the more kind of generic they kind of become. And I guess I literally struggle to remember. And I listened to this not too long ago. I listened to this literally, I think it was last week or something like that, and I cannot for the life of me remember anything from it. I literally cannot. I hope this is recording the audio, because that light is not on properly. I'm hoping this all works properly, but yeah. Okay, so it's the 8th of June. I don't record it yet. Oh, God, here we go again. Oh. Okay, I managed to do it in 2. That is quite a victory. Okay, so this has not solved the issue they're poking at. So, you might be thinking, why have I got another one of these? You might remember the sleeve on the other one was damaged. Got a message to the company about it saying, the sleeve is damaged. Is there any replacement sleeves you can send me? And they just sent me another one. Unfortunately, these sleeves are clearly a bit damaged as well, considering they're poking out. Oh, and also this one's torn. This one is torn here, look. You might be able to see it. It's torn slightly there. Yeah. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether I'll get in touch again about them, or what, or I might just sell this one and use it to pay for some more sleeves for the other one, some better ones. But yeah, that is not a good track record. That is not good. Okay, so it's the 11th of June day. Where on earth is that packet I just had? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. It is behind me. Alright, so oh, I was not. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. There's a crack. Is it a cracking time or is cracking a CD case? Yeah, not happy with that. For some reason, Big Finish normally send things in a cardboard box, and they put a bit of cardboard around it, but they just send it in a little bubble wrap packet. Yes. Bit disappointing. So this is Out of Time 3, which at the time of recording I just listened to for the first time yesterday, and yeah, it's a pretty good solid story. It's I guess it's kind of like, I guess, Doctor Who does The Descent but with weeping angels. That is basically the best way to describe it, because yeah, because I'll give you a plot kind of synopsis. So basically, this alien race of people who don't have the sense of sight, so they don't have eyes, so they can't see anything. They have all their other senses are obviously amplified as a result. So yeah, it's an interesting story to have the Weeping Angels be the villain in that. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, as ever, it's a really fun story to have, the 6th Doctor and the 10th Doctor interact with each other, and that is basically the main reason you buy this. So yeah, this is the 3rd and final on the Out of Time. I don't know why they decided to only do 3 of them. I guess, also, I mean, it's not really a spoiler because it's how the story opens, but this story takes place just before the end of time. It takes place literally just before the end of time, and there's even a joke about the key fob that the 10th Doctor uses to lock and unlock the TARDIS. But yeah, it literally takes place just before the start of End of Time, so yeah. But yeah, it's a really enjoyable story, and I wish, you know, they'd done one where the 10th Doctor meets the 7th Doctor and the 8th Doctor. Would be nice, but yeah, this is the last in the Out of Times, but it's a pretty good. It is a pretty good one. I think also with the appeal of this one, I'd say probably it's a better overall story as well. The first Out of Time, it's probably the weakest. It is probably the weakest though, and I think I don't know which one has the better story, but this one definitely has, I think, some of probably the best interactions between the two Doctors. I do really like this one, so yeah, but there we go, people, there we go. Okay, it's the 17th of June. It is fucking 25 fucking degrees today. It is far too bloody hot. It is far too hot today. Okay, so this is my replacement CD case from Big Finish. They've only sent me a single. Okay, oh, it is a single. Okay, I was gonna say I thought this. I swear this was a. No, it's a single CD. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I got a spare CD case. There we go. There we go. Not really much else to say about that, but yeah, it's just too. It's too bloody hot today. Honestly, it's just too hot to, you know, kind of exist at the minute. So yeah, there we go. I think this is something from my other. Yes, it is. Okay, but yeah, there we go. Okay, it's the 18th of June. Got a package here. I might have to go slightly quick because my camera is on its last bar of battery, and I didn't bother to swap it over. So this is the War Master Volume 7. A lot of Scott name them as volumes, but self-defense. So this one obviously advertises it heavily on having the 10th Doctor meet the War Master again, technically, because he meets him at the end of Utopia. But yeah, that, spoiler alert, but the 10th Doctor doesn't get involved in this box set at all until the final story. So yeah, no 10th Doctor until the final story. So yeah, if you're hoping that this was going to be the entire box set, no. And I had a feeling, because generally they do this a lot. Now, when they did it with the 8th Doctor, he was involved with half the box set, but this one only one story, and that is no doubt probably due to David Tennant's scheduling. But yeah, the thing with this box set is it's basically the War Master does the trial of a Time Lord. Yeah, it's literally that. The Master is on trial throughout, and then he recalls a couple of adventures to prove his innocence, type of thing. That's what this is. The thing is, a couple of the stories are very similar to each other, have some very similar premises, and this is pointed out as a fourth wall breaking joke in the actual story. It's like, yeah, if you're aware of how similar they are just in the same box set, it's like, yeah, I won't point it out. I won't say what that similarity is, because that'll probably discredit it a bit, but yeah. But the interesting thing about this story, because I haven't listened to the entire box set yet, I'm about halfway through the final story. But the third story in this, Boundaries, the third story, Boundaries, that takes place during was it the Sky Man or the Sky Men? I can't remember which one it was. But that was the third story on the first Rollmaster box set. That takes place during that. And if you know how that box set ends, it's like, fitting this into continuity is a bit more difficult. But, yeah, there we go. But, yeah, I'd say that the first story in this box set, and so far the last story in this box set, are definitely the strongest ones. The middle two do feel like filler, because they kind of are. Because the middle two stories are definitely ones that are just being inserted with then the trial elements bits wrapped around it, kind of thing. So yeah, but yeah, there we go, people. Not really much else to say other than that.